Yep. Well, I'm done for the day. You can tell that I was wearing gloves. That's a little bit of dirt, but wearing gloves, and you can see the transition between them. Been doing a lot of grinding and getting rid of crap here. In prior pictures, I've got this as all rusty and nasty and stuff. I've been using a flapper disc to get it all off. That's discoloration. That's not rust. It's just the way that the light hits. I've got some fine detail work to do, like in here. I've got some rust to repair there. Probably a piece just to weld in. But these little tiny areas, Jesus, God save me. This stuff comes off pretty quickly with the flapper disc, and that's maybe 30 minutes of work on each corner. I've got some wavy metal to repair. That's not going to be too hard. All those holes, let me see if I can zoom in on this thing. Oh, cool. All those holes, I had drilled those from the other side when I was putting on my my outer sills, and you can see that I didn't get fantastic penetration. That was on my old welder, so that's definitely the reason why they aren't so great. Or maybe it's me, I don't know, who knows. But these ones down here, I did have good penetration all the way through. I've got decision point. I'm not sure what to do with that. I know it's behind a fender. It's not going to be seen. I'm likely to chop that off and replace it. But, you know, I'm also just as likely to cover that with fiberglass, which I'm pretty good at. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. I've done some gunk removal back in there. I did do it over here because I'm kind of done for the night, but yeah, I'm just gonna wind down, I think. Did some more repairs in here. I'm now out of welding gas and welding wire, both of them, as a matter of fact. I can't even do crappy welds. Let's see what else is there to see. This inner cowl I'm going to be taking off, I think maybe sometime soon. Turn that light off. Anyway, I'll be taking off this inner cowl maybe sometime soon. It's not in great shape. It's bent down, it's rusty. I could probably give it away for God's sakes, but yeah, that gap there is probably where I'll start just cutting. I'll probably take it out by hand, but or yank it out real hard. And then prep all the surfaces. See, it's all this stuff in here that it's tough to get to with a flapper disc. I've got every manner of wire wheel over there. But that's just so freaking tedious. I hate to be such a lazy bitch, but you know, I've got a phone call out to a sandblaster to see if he'll come here and do the job. Just do the inner tub. The outer tub is easy. I mean, I'm going to be using aircraft stripper, get all that paint off, and then buff it out again with a flapper disc. Do some rust repair here, rust conversion. I've got that to figure out, and maybe I'll show you why I gotta figure it out. Drop this. Alright, this presents an issue. So I don't know if that's just, I don't know, who knows. I can build up a rig such that I got a hard surface under there and just pound it out flat, and then weld it. I don't suppose it'd be too awfully tough. So, and again, I got corners way in there I've got to get into. Pain in the ass. I may just look at a soda blaster and use that for the hard to reach areas. But aside from that, you know, all of this derustification and so forth, grinding down old welds, so far constitutes about 7 hours. I've got, I think, 4 cans of black Eastwood etch primer that I'll be putting on here. I'm going to be fixing up these welds. These are off my first welder. The welder I'm on is my second welder. It's a TIG. Yeah, MIG? I don't know. It's got CO2 argon. The one that I had before was gasless, just flux core, and it made some crappy welds. So, again, this is something I'm not sure if I'll overcome with fiberglass, which is incredibly strong, or just weld it over and grind down the welds and make it look pretty. I'll probably do that. Or not out of well gas and tungsten, or a wire, I mean. So, a lot of tedium to do. Not looking forward to it, but it's got to get done. Everything is coated in this grimy, grungy, I don't know if it's baked on oil or somebody at one point had actually done a, what do you call it, undercoating, because it flakes off. It doesn't come off like sludge, like oil normally would. So I'm wondering if this was something that a prior owner had done at one point. Let me see if I can show you here. Oops. Oh, I kind of cleaned up my garage already, so I can't show you the flakes of the crap that are coming off. But it's not rust. It's actually an almost, now, like I say, baked on oil. I don't know. I can't think of a better term for it, but yeah. So I'm done for the night. It's probably 5 o'clock, and the temperature's dropping. I am more grunge than man, and I need a bath.